question. Yes, that's a very good question. The total number of projects for medical civic action assisted projects, the MedCaps that you're talking about, which is comprised of both medical treatment, dental treatment, veterinarian treatment, and opticians that come down. We're having scheduled 13 of them throughout exercise Baucatan 07. Not all of them are in Mindanao. The majority of them are in Mindanao. In NCAPS, we have 5 NCAPS. These are engineering civic action projects that have both school building capability and focus, as well as roads that you also talked about. There are 5 of them, also spread out in Mindanao and other islands in the southern places. To answer your final question, approximately $300,000 U.S. has been dedicated to those projects for this exercise.
Okay. Yes. May I add to that? We are doing the MedCaps in Western Mindanao, particularly in Sulu, Zamboanga City, and in Danang Sulu. And we have also MedCaps in Lanao del Norte, Maguindanao, Sultan Kudarat, and North Cotabato. And we have engineering civic action projects in Hulo, the Munasa, Bato Road, the school construction also in that area, and some renovations in Matikul Sulu. A total of 390 U.S. forces will be involved. For the Philippines, we have a total of 1,171 U.S. forces involved. This is not only for these projects, but also for the force protection.
Thanks. Another follow-up question?
Just a follow-up. The U.S. ambassador told us this morning that there is a crisis management scenario. What kind of scenario is this? Thank you.
Another focus of Baucatan 07 is a crisis action planning exercise we call a StaffX. It is one where they are taking a scenario regarding maritime security and having both the AFP forces and U.S. forces, primarily naval and interagencies, the counter-drug agencies, have practice a scenario of developing a plan of action to combat a particular threat from a maritime situation coming at the Republic of Philippines. And that's going to occur here in Camp Aguinaldo. And that has about 140 to 130 personnel involved with that exercise, both from the AFP and from the U.S.
Yes. The military is always anticipating some crisis. It's a normal part of our lives to be able to plan different scenarios. And for this Balikatan exercise, as mentioned by Major General Song, it will be on a maritime scenario, and perhaps next year it will be a different scenario. But normally for military people, we plan all kinds of scenarios, all kinds of crisis action, so that when this comes, we are better prepared. We are doing this together because, you know, we have a different doctrine of doing things. The U.S. has a different doctrine of doing things, and Balikatan is basically to combine our knowledge, our doctrine, so that we could come up with one doctrine in combating different scenarios.
One follow-up on that. This is the first time that they have this type of maritime scenario. And what Admiral Tolentino was speaking about is to make sure that both sides, the U.S. side and the AFP side, practice their techniques and procedures so that if the crisis comes for real, they will be able to operate interoperability a lot more smoothly and effectively. So that's the object of this second exercise.
Yes, Eden?
General Tolentino. Admiral Tolentino po. Sir, since magsasagawa po kayo ng mga humanitarian mission sa mga